global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Sen Yari, Marathon Secretary, Your Excellency, this is your time to make your way to the podium and address us for the purpose for which we are all gathered. Everybody is right.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, former governors, ministers, your Royal Father, National Assembly, local government chairman, and former chairman, local governments, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I did not forget about the chairman Melbourne and his escort, but I want to do bottom top. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wrote some speech that I wanted to read. But the situation whereby you have a professor and the SA already on the podium. So when the professor is bringing all what he has before us today, I thought maybe we shared what I'm going through with you. So I didn't get any paper. But I will add to what he mentioned, one of it, because all what is needed to be said to Nigeria has been said in this place. The only way is for us to be in action. I'll share some of my experience to know world leaders on our capacity. That's Nigeria. I had the opportunity to sit down with a Prime Minister of India sometimes in 2024 on G20 program. When we told him that Nigeria is about 280 ethnic language in Nigeria, he said he has over 900 in India. And every blessed day, there's a newspaper, 780 newspaper, different language, coming out and published, printed, sold in the market for Indians. But their ethnicity, their capacity, did not stop them to love their country and move their country. So the question of Nigeria, why are we different? Is it from the people? Professor answered his name. From the politician? Passion, yes. From the elite? Correct. So elite, what is the problem? You don't love the country Nigeria? Do you have any other country to run if Nigeria gets collapsed? So now we should not allow our people down grassroots to understand we are the problem of Nigeria. If they do that, then we are going to be in problem because they can count us in their bigger church. 300 million Nigerians, they live maybe 2 million. And they know where we live, each and every one of us. So many times we have been telling ourselves that we are sitting on top of time bomb. This time bomb is our question to come together to move the country forward. All what is problem in this country can be resolved within no time if we are able to solve. When Mr. President started thinking of local government autonomy, many people look at it and know it's not possible. So many legislation has been passed without it, but you go through the other way around. Go to the Apex Court of the Nation, which their one is only about the books, it's about the policy making. They went and do what is right for the country, for the time. Therefore, all issues around Nigeria can be resolved if we are determined to resolve it. As evidence, I believe in that. But the issue of our self-sentence, to some extent, could not allow that. But what is the benefit of that self-sentence? From where do you inherit it? From our forefathers? No. Where? How? Is the question that we ask ourselves, find the answer for eternity. This country is high time for us to come together, to remain together, to ensure that we put the country first. My brother Sen says there are a huge gap in America, not only in the Democrat and Republican, even within themselves. As you look at us here, we are having the kingdom, they have it in those days. But they agreed to come and form the United States of America for the betterment of Americans. In the Constitution of America, there are states who are given the right to, if they want to execute, they are free to go. But despite all this understanding, Europe take up economy and what have you, they decide to remain together as one America for the better of Americans. Why not Nigeria? We remain together not for the benefit of ourselves, but for the benefit of Nigeria and Nigerians. Those that trusted us and give us their life to manage. This gathering, I can say, is one of the answers. Let me share his story with you. Sometimes in 2000, I was invited by my governor then that I think he suggested to me that we need someone like you and others to be local government chairman. I said, okay. Is that your decision? He said, no, I'm just seeking for you. I said, no, if the decision from you, then no problem. But if I give you an opportunity to talk, then I'll change the no. But when I said no, you need to ask, he said, why? I said, to me, I have been following the terrain of local government since 1986. When I pay of like it to the Kenya Halinka. That's initiated by my Wendy. I've been following what's the problem? The problem is, to my understanding as at that time, is a government closer to people without funding protocol and security academy there. Government, underline this one, government closer to people they are supposed to have enough money. Government, closer to people that are supposed to have a protocol. Government, closer to people that are supposed to be a security. But in the local government, where I came from, my experience, I don't even know whether it still exists that way, how local government chairman work, where I came from. Because at that time, any other person that is VIP important can walk in. And I don't even know how policy were made there, some laws are passed, how they do the administration of the local government at that time. So that was discouraging me from being there. Which, if we want things to be equal or excellent, to tackle all this mess we are into, we have to program them and practice. Because there was a time when it's not a democratically formed government, but so administrated. Many people don't need to go to them were former Sokoto State. KD was there, Zamfara was there, Sokoto itself was there. As one state, with I think 19 sole administrators. But many people that are big men in the local government, they don't need to go fly to Sokoto before they do their business. They do their business in local government and they are satisfied. Why not be? Where things are even more buoyant, more positive, more initiative. So we need to think on how we are going to correct these issues so that we can have a better change. When we come to adolescence, we need to take a uniform. Religion, I know many people that are still down, hiding under the religion, just to think they can score a car. But it's not possible. If you look at the riot happening in Zambia, Qatar, and everywhere, it doesn't solve the problem. It's political, deliberate. What they're having in 2000 because of Sharia is political. People are looking at how they are going to make issue out of issues. So they hide on religion, they hide on ethnicity, they hide on everything to cause issues that draw us back. But I have conviction. This country called Nigeria, America says the country, their own country is God's own country. This country, Nigeria, is more on God's own country than any other country. Because so many havoc initiated by we ourselves, but God that love the country set the country from collapsing. Rather, it will be more strengthened and come together. So many things from the happen. Even from 1999, so many issues happen. But the country remained. Before 1999, so many issues come up, but the country remained. You look at the Jim Trump. Everybody thinks the country is going to go away. But God that made the country in 1914 together, that God is in charge and will remain in charge. So anybody who is thinking otherwise, they shouldn't waste his time. Nigeria can't stay as a nation. It's left for us to love our country, to show the love practically how we are going to drive it. Don't call Trump. Trump has done business in Nigeria. It's we business of Nigerians. Trump has no business in Nigeria. If you have any field of mind, give them. If you have anything, give them. But he cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is going to be solved by Nigerians. Therefore, Chairman, let me congratulate you. When you approached me first, I didn't understand where people are going, what they're talking about. Nigeria has been suffering for so many things. But when I saw the real people, the grass people, and the way they talk, I saw the passion on their face that they know well to this country. And I promise that I'll be part of it. And I will make part of it. And I'll grow them into be part of it. I was with the president yesterday night, and I told him that I'll come to this place. And if he has time, he should watch what we are doing. He will be impressed, and I think those organizations should be given a support to continue what they are doing, because we believe they have same ambition. You have ambition of one Nigeria. You have ambition taking Nigeria to greater height, and you have ambition to ensure that things are equal and good for Nigeria. So I believe those organizations, they have the same thinking. So whatever you are going to do and you are going to do, we should do to ensure that we help this organization to ensure that they continue what they are doing. Let them go around, talk to the people. Talk to the people who don't know. Professor has finished it all. The problem is elite. And that I don't think because they love Nigeria more than any other person. That's somebody that doesn't think you are abusing him because of what? It's because of what you know. You know the problem more than the truth that is there. But they are hiding because sometimes, president is for president. That is not the issue of president. Those that stood there in the presidency, they know the presidency is being derived outside and inside India. I think my brother can attest to that. The presidency is being run outside the bill like that inside India. We only have the president who we cage there. We lock him. But we do the operations. So why don't we think of Nigeria? Why don't we think of trust? You are getting trust in one time or the other. You are getting opportunity either as a serving minister or a former governor, etc. You have that opportunity. Given trust by you. Why do you think of those people that gave you that trust? And do justice to them. Justice to them is not by prioritizing the politics or your own selfish needs. It's about how you come together and ensure that Nigeria becomes a greater country for everyone else. That's the practice where we are talking the system. The world is going in America. It's not all American likes it. But they only have the freedom of speech to come and talk about it. But they give their support to their own president to ensure that Nigeria and America is great. Why don't we do the same in Nigeria? For our decades. That president, the maximum he can stay is 8 years. Next president will come. Is that how we are going to do? And to see that we are trying to see the light, we are hoping to see the light, we have a better Nigeria. If you did not give support to the leadership to ensure that things went correct, right, who are going to do that to? If when the president is trying to tie the ball and you're under trying to lose the ball, how could Nigeria stand? We'll continue working on autopilot. And I don't think if we do continue to do that, God will allow us to continue. And it doesn't take him anything to replace us. Take your pen and write it. We either decide to be a good people for Nigeria or to know what we are, and it doesn't take God a blink of eyes to replace all of us. It doesn't take any time. So, elite of Nigeria, let us know, or we knew, that we have no any other country to run with Nigeria. If you want to know that, lost your passport in any of the first-class country and see what is going to happen in the world. If you're going to be allowed. or get in with the expired visa, you will know that this country is well developed to. That you don't require visa. You don't require passport. You don't require anything. It's your own country. God chooses for you, because I know I personally proud to be a Nigerian, because I don't have any country to run but Nigeria. Now gone, you have started a very huge initiative, but I believe God will be on your side, and God will help you and will help this country. And Nigeria of today, by God's grace, will continue to be greater. But all we need, let us be sincere to ourselves, and let us be sincere to other Nigerians that give us the trust in one way or the other. The last, all of you here, you came here to assemble for the project of One Nigeria. We will get back to our communities, inform them where we are, what is needed to be done for Nigeria to stand as a nation, to continue standing as a nation for the betterment of all of us. As ambassadors of one project, One Nigeria, at sea, when we get back to our people, the speeches powerful given by the professors, it educates us to refresh our brain on what happened before the independence, before even the colonial masters, down to the colonial era and up to the independence. In 1914, the amalgamation is not by error. God decided this country to become Nigeria, and that God never made mistake. So if anybody is thinking otherwise, maybe the mistake is from him. Distinguished Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I will urge all of us. Today is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, tomorrow we don't know who. And each and every one of us that are there, they need the cooperation of all of us. The politics is allowed because there are people do their choices. But we shouldn't do a blind politics that may lead to divide this country. Let us speak truth where to ourselves and wherever we find ourselves. By passing false information about your own country, though I understand those that are passing that they have dual passports, but me, I have only Nigerian passport. So wherever I will speak the truth, how it is, or how I look at it, as that to be corrected on any issue that comes. But I have only one passport, green. Wherever I went there as a visitor, and I choose that. And I have no any other regret being that or continue to remain at that I remain at the of Nigeria. And that's what I do. So those that are having the dual passport, trying to cause problem because they have some other place to run and their family. We are here. Our families are here. We don't have anywhere to go. We are going to continue to work and pray for Nigeria and pray for any leadership in place to be successful. Because that success is not for him, it's for us. Because when the leader did right things, that the multiplication of that rightness will come back to you, will come back to me. It's not for him. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for finding time to be here. And by God's grace, from time to time, we will have this interaction so that we update ourselves where we are and where we need to go. But the most important is keeping Nigeria one and keeping Nigeria together for the betterment of it. Thank you very much.